Good morning and welcome to This Week in Pembroke. My name is Sabrina Chilcott and I'm in for your host, Town Manager Bill Chenard, while he takes a few very well-deserved days off. This show spotlights the upcoming events in Pembroke and other important dates ahead in areas of interest to residents. Now, beginning this Sunday on April 30th, the Historical Society will begin their open house Sunday series with visiting hours at the 1706 Friends Quaker Meeting House on the corners of Route 139 and 53. The hours that they'll be hosting the open house are from 1 to 4, and that gives residents an opportunity to go in and see the completed CPC-funded stone wall restoration and have a tour of the meeting house and the cemetery. Now, Monday on May 1st, property taxes are due. The town hall will be open from 8 a.m. to 6:30 that evening to accept anyone who wants to walk in with their property tax payments. Payments can always be put in the drop box over the weekend if you can't make it in person on Monday. And you can always pay a bill online through the town website links. Now, Tuesday, May 2nd, Peter Brown of Tiny & Sons Auto Glass has offered to host a public forum at 575 Washington Street to give an opportunity for residents to have a big meeting space to come in and ask questions and have their questions answered by town staff, the architects, the volunteers who've been working on the public safety building project. There have been a lot of questions about it and there's a lot of excitement around it, and it's an opportunity for a large gathering of people to be able to come in and have whatever concern or question they have answered. And that evening will begin at 6 o'clock. Now, the Pembroke Select Board hold their regularly scheduled meeting on Wednesday, and that meeting begins at 7 o'clock. And this is a highly informational meeting. This is a big one. They're going to be discussing the next steps that the town manager plans to take on the municipal aggregation program to address the electricity rates in town when the current contract expires in the fall. And it's an opportunity for people to see a preview of the process for town meeting. And that will be with the moderator and the advisory committee here at Town Hall in the Veterans Hall, Wednesday, beginning at 7 o'clock. To wrap up this week, we have a few events in Sunday hosted by different people, or different groups. So this is the first Sunday in May, and it's a big day in Pembroke. The East Pembroke Community Club will be hosting their annual breakfast from 8 a.m. to 11 a.m. in the historic one-room schoolhouse at 27 Taylor Street. And immediately after that, the Pembroke Historical Society will be hosting the annual Grand Old Fish Fry at Thomas Redding Park at the Herring Run on Barker Street. That's a wonderful event, well attended. They sponsor activities including face painting, duck races, music, food. Starts at 11 in the morning and goes till about 3 in the afternoon. Very big event. Be careful with parking. There will be plenty of activity there. As far as the week goes, by the time we wrap it up, we have to take a look ahead and see what's coming down the road in the days to come. Bill will be rejoining you next Tuesday morning, and he'll be able to report in more detail about some of these longer range issues. But the quick look ahead is the Tuesday, May 9th town meeting. That's the annual town meeting prescribed by bylaw, and everyone comes out to the high school at 80 Learning Lane starting at 7 o'clock. Now, the last day to register to vote at town meeting so that you can participate this upcoming Monday. At town meeting on May 9, the doors open for check-in at 6 o'clock so that you can come in and register. There will be a real push to encourage people to arrive at the high school well in advance of 7 p.m. so the meeting can get a timely start. This town meeting has 21 articles of business. Some of them will be very deep or deeper than we're used to going into. So it's going to be a long night. Getting there and being ready to start at 7 o'clock will help us finish and help us get through the business of the town. Other issues related or surrounding town meeting, the town's pleased to let you know that babysitting services are available for any parent that wants to come and participate in town meeting. Know that their children have a safe and fun place to be right with them at the high school. And closed captioning will be present throughout the evening and throughout the proceedings for anyone who may have some issues with hearing or seeing or anything else. So they'll be able to have multiple ways to view and participate in the meeting. The town intends to exercise its overflow area, which is the cafeteria. So there will be additional seating over there for anyone who comes and wants to participate, maybe wants to be a little bit separated, but still able to hear and speak and vote on the matters before the town. Saturday, May 13th, is the annual town election. All 5 polling locations will be open. The last day to register to vote in the annual election is Wednesday, this upcoming May 3rd, not tomorrow, a week from. So the town has had a lot of opportunity to get started on our spring and summer prep. So Bill's going to be going forward in the weeks to come with more updates on work on the trails and the beaches. Last Saturday, there was a cleanup in Pembroke event that was really well attended, and it was fantastic. The pond cleanup events are pending. Work at the beaches, including sand and dock restoration and prepping the areas and sites for everyone's summer activities, is on the horizon. And that's what we're getting ready for now. There will be a lot of new information. There are some longer range plans for household hazardous waste days in June, and more free tire and pickup events for some fee items like mattresses. Very expensive, but sometimes people just can't take them into the center. So these events are coming up a little further in the future in June, and Bill will have more to say about those as we go. So I just want to thank you for letting me come in and host this week. If there are any questions or you have anything that you are concerned with, please call Bill's office. We're here every day to help, and I thank you for letting me come in.